Hi, I'm Christy Kokami. Today we're comparing the Lululemon Align Bodysuit and the Beyond Yoga Uplevel Midi Jumpsuit. I love these two jumpsuits. They're super, super soft. The Lululemon is part of the Align collection, so it's super, super soft. It's made out of Nulu fabric, so it's buttery soft, and it also feels like you don't wear anything. That's one of the things that I love about the Lululemon Align collection, is that I can move around. I don't really feel like I'm having to wear like yoga pants or any of their bras. It just feels very, very lightweight. Lots of movement, it holds me in place. It's really nice. It's a 25-inch inseam, which is the same inseam as the Beyond Yoga Uplevel Midi jumpsuit. I really love this jumpsuit. I have this jumpsuit in like 3 different colors, and I also have 3 of the exact same color as this, exact same size. This one is also a 25-inch inseam, so both the Lululemon and the Align bodysuit are both the exact same length. I think the intention of 25-inch inseams is for them to hit somewhere between like calf and the ankle. That's not the case for the petite girls, the very small girls like me. I don't know if that's petite or short. Is there a difference? Anyway, for girls who are on the shorter end of the spectrum, like moi, the 25-inch is actually going to look like a full-length bodysuit, which I like. I also buy 25-inch seam pants if I'm going to do leggings, and they fit perfectly, just like regular leggings. Generally speaking, as somebody who's shorter, I don't want something that's going to cut me off. And things that are kind of like hemmed to mid-calf is like not a very good length that I like to play with. So anyway, I think it's a body proportion. It's definitely a body proportion thing. But I digress. The Beyond Yoga jumpsuit is made out of their Spacedye fabric. So their Spacedye fabric is super, super soft. It has a UPF 50 plus. UPF is the, I guess, clothing version of sunscreen. So it offers 50 plus amount of sun protection from UVA and UVB light, so ultraviolet protection against the sun, which I think is kind of cool. I would actually love to know what what makes it so sun protective as compared to any other sort of fabrics. Like, I feel like any sort of covering would offer some sort of protection, but I don't have any sort of, information on that. So I would love to know what the UPF on Align fabric is, if that's something that's ever advertised. I don't believe that they do. But yeah, so let's give them a try. Ready? Okay, so what do you think? This is the Align 25-inch bodysuit. Yeah, this is super comfortable. I will say that this is not quite a fair comparison in terms of like size, just because this bodysuit I believe is a size 4. I purchased this a while ago, and the Beyond Yoga jumpsuit is a size small. So I think in Lululemon world, this is supposed to be a size 6 if I wanted it to be like a size small for an even comparison between the two bodysuits. So just bear that in mind when you're looking at the fit. But this is really, really soft. The Lululemon bodysuit has a little area inside. It does have lining, like a little shelf bra inside of the top, and it also has like a little insert for padding. I'm not using the padding. I don't particularly enjoy using padding just because I find that the cups move around everywhere, and then I have this like weird fold of cup that either needs to be adjusted, or I mean, that's basically it. You either adjust it or you just remove it, and I just don't have the time to do that. So especially if I have a more vigorous practice. But here it is. This is the Align 25-inch bodysuit. Just to show you the back. As I mentioned, it is supposed to be like a 25-inch inseam, which means that it's like, pants length on me. I could probably even hem it too. I have a very long trunk and short torso. So this you can obviously see, or maybe you can't. This you can see there's a little bit of bunching on the bottom, but that's just my body proportions. The top fits really great. People who had larger chests I saw in some of the reviews when I was reading up on this that people who had larger chest reported that the top wasn't enough to hold them in. I do not fall into that category, so I can't speak to it. But as somebody who has, you know, smaller chest, I guess you might say, yeah, it holds me in perfectly fine. I don't have any problem. I can bend, I can twist, and it doesn't seem to be an issue. This is also super, super soft, so it feels really, really nice. You know, I probably would prefer to wear this in a non-heated class. So in a non-heated practice, I would probably prefer to wear a jumpsuit, and that's just kind of in general. So if I were going to do like a restorative practice, a hatha practice, a Iyengar, anything where I'm not going to really like be in a heated room or be in a very particularly humid environment, I would be okay with wearing a jumpsuit. And that goes for the Align jumpsuit as well as the Beyond Yoga jumpsuit. Okay, let's get the other one to try. This is the Beyond Yoga Uplevel Midi jumpsuit. It is in the color Lunar Heather Teal, which is my favorite color. They don't make it anymore, so if you find it on sale, I recommend buying it. I bought this one on sale from Nordstrom. Yeah, it's so comfortable. Just like the Lululemon bodysuit, there is a little shelf bra, except with the Beyond Yoga ones that at least I've tried, there hasn't seemed to be any sort of cups in the tops, which actually works really well for me. I don't particularly like having cups in the top. I just feel like they kind of shift and move around to weird places where I start having a weird lump in front of my chest or underneath my armpit. So it's much better that they don't do that. In comparison to the Lululemon Align Bodysuits, these straps are actually adjustable, so you can make them, like customize them and fit them to your body as needed. The Align Bodysuits don't do that. This one's really nice. It has very similar like stitching, or the placement of the stitching is very similar to the Lululemon Align Bodysuit. Hits right at the waist and then goes down the front. I really love this fabric. It is so, so soft. You have spaghetti straps in back that are adjustable. And once again, this one also will hold you in. I would also recommend wearing this if you're not going to do a heated practice like I mentioned, just because it's so gross when you have like fabric like stuck on you. I know some people don't mind that. I do. It's just a personal preference with jumpsuits. So typically with heated practices or any sort of like hot vinyasa, maybe a Bikram or anything like that, you're gonna probably want to wear like, or maybe you don't, I don't know. You're probably gonna wear something maybe a little bit different, or at least I prefer to wear something different if I'm gonna do a heated practice. That's my take on the Lululemon Align Bodysuit versus the Beyond Yoga Uplevel Midi Jumpsuit. Thanks for watching. Bye.